Hey, good afternoon, y'all. Hope you all are doing well. This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. Yesterday was Mother's Day. Hope you were able to spend that day with your mothers. Those of you who have your mothers around. Those of you who don't, my condolences and happy heavenly Mother's Day to your mothers. But I hope the weekend was good. Hope you was able to take mom out for lunch, dinner, or just spend some time with her. Every day is Mother's Day, not just yesterday, May 14th. Every day is Mother's Day, not the second Sunday in May, not when they tell us Mother's Day is, but being that it's on the calendar, many of us, we partake of it. So if you did and was able to take mom out and enjoy her and love on her, then that's great. That's a great thing. I'm still, going through it, me and my family. I mentioned it in my videos a couple of days ago. So we're still going through it. Just keep us in your thoughts and prayers. This too shall pass. But other than that, I'm thankful that I'm here and hope you all are having a great day as well. Getting to the topic for this video. So as we saw, John Morant, this young man, this young man, who, before I even get into that, I'm gonna get into the video. So his friend, he was with a friend, a so-called friend, and they were recording a video on Instagram. So the friend turns the camera or his phone to John Morant, and John Morant has a gun in his hand. Then the friend turns the camera back on him. Some people just don't get it. Some people just don't get it. Now, just 2 months ago, he was suspended, I believe, the last few games of the season. Was it 8 games for incidents such as this with guns? And then this video surfaced. So the Memphis Grizzlies um, got wind of it, and they suspended him from team activities until further notice, until the NBA does its investigation. He's going to be suspended sometime come next season. Um, his deal with Nike and with Powerade has already been 86. This young man has costed himself, not only himself, but his family, billions and billions of dollars. John Morant is an excellent ball player. The boy can ball out this world. Excellent talent. They wanted to make him the face of the NBA. He's one of the up and coming rising stars in this game. The boy could, I mean, the young man could ball. He's an excellent talent that can't be denied. And each year that he's been in the NBA, he's gotten better. Just his decision making. Yeah, you're a great ball player. We get it. But your decision making, young man. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Who's in your circle? You may have to tear that circle up and get another circle. Find spirituality. I didn't say religion. Become more spiritual. Take care of your mental health because this is a mental issue. Young black men are going through mental issues in this country. So are older black men, black black people in general. But then you take a young man like John Morant, who has millions and millions and millions of dollars thrown at him, all this fame, and maybe he's not mature enough to handle it. I mean, the young brother is 22 years old. What John Morant? 23? I think he's 23 years old. That's young, and he's raising a daughter. So you're an example for her. She's looking at you for guidance. And you are here doing stupid stuff like this. I don't know what relationship. I guess him and his father are real close. From what I see at the games, they seem to be real close. His father, T. Morant. But at some point, what does his father say? Hey, son, come here, come here, come here, come here. Slap him upside the head, kick him in the ass, and say, get your ish together. Come on, son. Man up. Man up. Be a man. Stop trying to be a thug. That's not cute. That is not cute. And I saw people on social media. God bless the ignorant. God bless them. People were saying, well, John Morant didn't break any laws. He didn't break any laws. He didn't do anything wrong. He exercised his Second Amendment rights. He exercised his Second Amendment, Second Amendment, Second Amendment. What the hell does flashing a gun has to do with exercising your Second Amendment rights? What the hell does that got to do with it? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Or one of the dumbest things I ever heard. Excuse me for cussing on here, but stupidity bothers me. It bothers me. What the hell does waving a gun on Instagram got to do with the Second Amendment? It don't have a damn thing to do with it. The founding fathers wrote the Second Amendment into the Constitution. Yes. But they did not encourage, I'm sure when they wrote that, it did not mean to go out here and wave a gun and flash it. Yes, we have the right to bear arms. And that is not what, and the NBA could care less about John Morant owning guns. He can own a whole damn arsenal for all they care. They don't give a damn about him owning weapons. But it's being responsible, responsibility. You dumb. Let me stop. Let me calm down. People just get on social media and say the dumbest shit. And it's like, wow, really? Really? And these are so-called conscious people. Woke people. It's like, come on, man. Stop it. The Second Amendment gives you the right to bear arms to defend yourself, your family. Not to go out here waving guns on social media. Look at me, I got it done. I got it done. That ain't cute. That's irresponsible. We had a right to own cars. But does that give you the right to drive up and race up and down the street? People do it. Yes, I get it. That doesn't make it right. It's reckless behavior. You got to take personal responsibility. Personal responsibility. Hit that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications so when I do videos on here. I just hate stupidity, man. But this young man has cost himself billions of dollars. He's going to be suspended. I don't know who he considered to be his friends. Maybe he needs to take a break from the social media, from hanging out with certain people because they mean him no good. And this friend that posted this on Instagram, where the video's been taken down, is that really a friend? Was he trying to set up John Morant? I mean, you gotta ask these questions. What was his motivation for that? If I'm driving in the car with me and my boy, and my homie he has a gun, I'm not gonna put that on Instagram. I'm like, man, put that away, man. Put that away. especially when my homie is a multi-million-dollar NBA player. I'm not gonna jeopardize his bag. I'm like, yo, man, yo, what are you doing? Yo, man, I'm gonna slap him upside his head and be like, yo, dude, get it together, man. You stand to lose too much. You have far too much to lose trying to prove you hard, trying to prove you a thug. Put that away, man. Put that away. And then we do what we do. We want to go on Instagram. I don't go on Instagram. I have an Instagram account, but I'm rarely on it. I don't like the features of Instagram. I'm more Twitter and Facebook, but I love Twitter. But not an Instagram fan, not a TikTok fan. But these young kids, these young people these days, this is how they promote their brand. A lot of them promote stupidity, but some of them promote their brand, and I get it. This is the day and age we're living in. I don't. It's not my cup of tea, but whatever. To each their own. But again, I would never put my friend in a position to jeopardize his bag. Like, yo, man, you need to put that away. No, don't be waving that on social media. Nah, put that away, dog. Put that away. And if we want to do a video, whatever, then whatever. But if I was that friend, John Morant wouldn't be losing millions of dollars or billions of dollars. The Memphis Grizzlies and NBA would never got wind of it. I consider those close to me family, and I love them. And I will never betray their trust or try to, hurt them in any way, especially financially. That's not a friend. What that young man did, that is not a friend. That's some jealous ass nigga ish. That's what it is. That was some crab in a barrel type of stuff. Yeah, he don't get it, man. I think it's something mentally. It's mental. I don't know if it's something mentally wrong with John Morant, and I'm not saying it to make fun of him. I'm saying it because this may be a cry out for help. When young people or young men or people in general do stuff like this, it's not. Don't make fun of them. It could be a cry for help. Granted, we may not do it. We our ways of reaching out for help are different. We wouldn't have done this, but you don't know. We don't know what this young man going through. We just know what's being reported. We just know what ESPN, TMZ, um, Nino Brown, Willie D, myself. We just taking it. We just going with the information from what we're seeing, and we just giving our spin on it. But it's something deeper going on with this young man. I don't know what's going on in his personal life with his father, if he, when he was young, because John Morant is he's a small town young man. He hails from a small town, Dalzell, South Carolina. I'm very familiar with Dalzell. It's right outside. It's around Sumter. It's in Sumter County. I was stationed at Shaw Air Force Base, so a lot of that area. Well, when I was there, this was like 23, 24 years ago, over 20 years ago, it was cotton fields. Literally, it was cotton fields. You go out the back gate of Shaw Air Force Base, you go down the road, it's cotton fields for miles and miles and miles around. Cotton fields. Yeah, the good old days of Shaw. Yeah, a lot of them weren't good. No, at least not for me. My last few months there they were, but I hate that place. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, but Dalzell, South Carolina, that's where John Moran is from. Sumter, Dalzell, that area. T. Moran, his father, that's where they hail from. So a lot of people that come from small town, they come from humbling beginnings in these small towns, whether they be in the South, the Midwest, wherever they may be. They don't have they don't come from much. So when they get a lot at one time, they don't know how to handle it. It becomes overwhelming for them. They become flashy. And it's not only in sports, it's just in life general. Not just with with athletes, but it's with people in general. This is not a knock on them, but it's just behavior. They don't know how to handle money and be wise about their wealth and their fame. They surround themselves with people that they grew up with, which is not good all the time. Sometimes you gotta distance yourselves. That don't mean you being uppity. That doesn't mean you think that you're better than them. It says you're trying to better yourself. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when everything, when it's just you and your decisions, where are those friends going to be around? Are they going to have your back when you lose everything? Are they going to say, "Man, my bad. I mean, you know what? Let me help you out, man. Because it was my fault that you lost your bread. Let me help you out, bro. Let me help you out." No, they're going to scatter like roaches. That's what Master P said years ago. There they go, there they go. They're going to scatter like roaches. It's the nature of the beast. It's not right, it's not fair, but it's life. And this is another life lesson, unfortunately, for John Morant. I wish the young brother the best. I don't like to see this. I hate to see it. It's yeah, there's been memes. People been posting memes of him with the missile, like with Marlon Wayans from "Don't Be a Menace," and then him, with him with the old dog in the liquor store. Yeah, that's funny. Ha ha he he. But really, it's sad. It's really sad because this young man is crying out for help. Something's mentally wrong with John Morant. And again, I'm not saying it to make fun of the young brother, or to pick on him, nothing like that. But mental trauma needs to be addressed in the Black community. It doesn't matter if you're a multimillionaire or if you're homeless on the street. Mental trauma affects Black people. Again, it doesn't matter your economic status. I beg to argue that the more money you make, the more the trauma is, the worse the trauma. The more money you make, the more mental trauma you take on, because you got leeches. People got leeches in their families, leeches in amongst your homies, because you're in the spotlight. In this age of social media, you're in the spotlight 24/7. You can't go anywhere without being recognized. Everybody want a piece of you. Everybody wants a piece. You got to be careful with some of these attorneys and accountants, because just because they're white doesn't mean they're right. I'm going to repeat myself. Just because they're white doesn't mean they're right. They're leeches too. So you really got to do your due diligence and vet people out. You got to protect your bag. You got to protect your bag, because you're building generational wealth, not just for yourself, but for your family. Your family. You're building a legacy. You're building an empire. You have to think that way. I can't do this because if I go here and I do this, then this is going to happen. X, Y, and Z is going to happen. I can't go here because X, Y, and Z is going to happen. I got to remain focused. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself. God, please enjoy yourself. You need it for your mental capacity. But only surround yourself with those who have your best interests at heart. And unfortunately, sometimes it's not family members. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. He's playing into all the worst stereotypes about black men. Yeah, he is. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. It's sad, man. It's unfortunate. And this young man was going to be the face of the NBA. Can John Morant recover from this? Yeah, America likes to say that they like people to redeem themselves. They like to give people a second chance. Is that the case? They like to give white people a second chance. I noticed that. But we shall see with John Morant. I hope the young man recovers from this and come back stronger. I really do. I really, really do. Because he had a contract with Nike, had a signature shoe with them. He had a deal with Powerade. They parted ways, and it's unfortunate because of his actions. I have a question for those ill-informed people who think John Morant has a right to wave a gun on social media. Which, yeah, okay, technically you're right. He does have a right to do that, but his employer also has a right to take his money away because you're representing the Memphis Grizzlies. You're representing the NBA. Those of us who worked in corporate America, we're in the military, you're representing that brand. Second Amendment doesn't have a damn thing to do with it. Doesn't have a damn thing to do with it. They're not telling the young brother that he can't own guns. They want him to be responsible. I hate to say it like this, but it's almost like he's their property in a sense. Hate to say it like that, but it's like he belonged to them. You belong to the Memphis Grizzlies. You belong to the NBA. You're representing their brand 24/7. Doesn't have a damn thing to do with the Second Amendment. Own as many guns as you want to. Just be responsible. There goes that word again, responsible. Hit the thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications or when I do videos on here. I think I made my point clear on this. Like I said, I'm gonna be praying for John Morant. Hope the young brother, get his act together. Hope he makes better decisions, and I hope he take care of himself. Himself. John Morant needs to worry about John Morant. Memphis Grizzlies, NBA, okay, whatever. But take care of yourself, young brother. Take care of your mental health. I don't know if you're seeing a therapist, but you may want to make that a priority and just find a spiritual, um, some kind of spirituality, meditation, yoga, whatever. You in good shape. Take care of your mental health, brother. Take care of your mental health. Again, and then when I say spirituality, I'm not saying that he should become a Christian or a Muslim either, but just find um, closer to God. That has nothing to do with religion. Nothing to do with religion. Just talking to God, asking God for God's guidance, seeking therapy, taking care of yourself. Because all these people care about is you making them money. That's all the Memphis Grizzlies care about. That's all the NBA care about. That's all that Nike and Powerade had cared about until you did what you did. But you're commodity to them. You're a moneymaker. Take care of yourself, young brother. Take care of yourself. Take care of your daughter. Take care of that young lady. Take care of your daughter, that baby. She needs you. She needs you around. She needs you to be on top of your game because she's your future. Your wealth is going to go to her and her kids and their kids. So take care of her. Take care of yourself. Any event, I'm gonna hop off of here. That's what I would tell John Morant, because I'm old enough to be his father. I'm more than twice John Morant's age. That's what I would tell the young brother that was my son. After I slapped him upside his head. What's wrong with you? Sometimes, you need that kick in the ass or a slap upside the head, like my dad used to do me. But in any event, I'm gonna hop off of here. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day. I love y'all. Thank you for your support. Please support the podcast and my YouTube channel because I cannot do this without you. I need y'all love and support. So please continue to support your brother. Y'all take care out here in these streets, brothers and sisters. I look at disturbing things on the news, not watching news, but on YouTube and on social media, on Twitter. People have lost their collective minds out here. So please, brothers as well as sisters, y'all be safe out here. Be safe, beware, and be aware. Take care of yourselves and each other. I love y'all dearly. All right, like I always say, we don't have to agree, but let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. All right, y'all, till next time, take care and I love you. Peace and blessings.